This is your boy Brando with Fitness Protocols. In this episode, I'm going to share with you how to achieve a 500-pound squat in 90 days. Now, I've been in the field of health, fitness, and nutrition for over 15 years, and my burning desire is to share knowledge, experience, and methods to living a sober, productive, and meaningful life via bodybuilding, powerlifting, and macronutrition enrichment. If you follow my channel, I'm certain that you've noticed a trend by now. In order to increase strength, it requires prioritization, increased frequency of heavy load at low volume. Prioritizing the lift, increasing the frequency of the lift, increasing the load, heavy load at a low volume. And all of your working sets are performed at competition standards. Slow, controlled, pausing before exploding back to the start position. I also always recommend squatting barefoot because it improves awareness, balance, force, and depth, all necessary for a powerful squat. Also, slow and controlled perfects form. After achieving a 500-pound deadlift, naturally I wanted to achieve a 500-pound squat. This is what I was after. And for previous proven methods, I knew I had to prioritize my squat if I wanted a bigger squat. Full transparency, when I started implementing this method, I was already at a max of 405 squat. I dialed down my deadlifts to 1 day a week at 3 sets of 5 reps of moderate weight, nothing too heavy, and began hitting squats 3 to 4 times a week using the same principles of 70 to 80% of my max, 3 to 4 reps per set, 16 to 20 sets per week, 18 sets per week seemed to be the sweet spot. I never exceeded 20 working sets. If you've ever been told that the central nervous system burnout isn't a thing, the person who told you that has never done any real powerlifting. So each training day will be 4 to 5 working sets of 3 repetitions, most efficient range, and 3 to 5 minutes in between sets. Need adequate rest when you're strength training. Squatting every other day. My training week would look something like this. Monday, squat. Tuesday, push volume. Wednesday, squat. Thursday, full volume. It's the moderate deadlift on this day. Friday, squat. Saturday, off. Sunday, squat, add weight. Boom. I always warm up really well leading into my working sets. For the first month, I increased the weight by 10 pounds every week, each week for the first month. The second month, I increased by 5 pounds each week. And by the third month, it was becoming progressively difficult. So I increased by 2.5 pounds per week with the help of some micro plates. I left a link in the description for those interested in that. I always finish all my training sessions with some gas in the tank. I treat my body like I treat my car. When I get down to a quarter tank, I fill her up. It's also worth noting that I toned down my accessory work to just a couple sets of 8 to 12 reps. Squats require a lot of energy. If a 500-pound squat is the goal, it requires all the attention. If you haven't watched my video on how to achieve a 315-pound bench in 90 days and you want to, you can find it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. A like really goes a long way to help me grow my channel. If you would like to see more content just like this, please hit the subscribe button. I try to come up with new content as often as possible. Feel free to comment. I do read all the comments and I appreciate the feedback. You can also find me on YouTube podcast and Spotify at Fitness Protocols with Brando. Thanks again, and let's grow a stronger mind, body, and spirit one day at a time. Until next time.